It starts with a sound. Not music, not commentary. Just a roar, 50,000 voices becoming one. This is Wankhede Stadium, Mumbai, and in 30 seconds, a cricket ball will be bowled. But this is not just cricket. This is a $16.4 billion machine, and tonight it is running at full speed. April 18th, 2008. Bangalore, India. A man named Lalit Modi, cricket administrator, businessman, dreamer, and, as some would later argue, con man.
Finish with it.
You don't regret tweeting?
No, not at all.
You say the BCCI made money, but they also lost $80 million as a result of the television deal you allowed Sony and WGS Mauritius to make, which was a very, very costly thing.
Again, I think people don't, and it's good to throw numbers like 80 million into the air.
Has just pulled off the most audacious reinvention in sporting history. He had watched American football. He had studied the English Premier League. He had looked at India, 1.4 billion people, a nation that did not merely love cricket but worshipped it. And he had asked one simple question: what if cricket could be a franchise league? The answer began tonight. The Indian Premier League. The world already knew this was different. In January 2008, the BCCI announced it had sold broadcasting rights to Sony and World Sport Group for $1 billion. Over 10 years, $1 billion for a tournament that did not yet exist, for a sport that most Western broadcasters still considered a niche product of the former British Empire. The global sports industry laughed, and then it watched.
Didn't I? Tell us about that. And did you go out yourself?
But no, I didn't. But Crash, we put up a poster. There's thousands watching in India. We've just got that many numbers. But yeah, I mean, we are 1.3 billion people now, so we'll get numbers whatever we do.
The question was not whether India loved cricket. India has always loved cricket, with a fervor that borders on the religious, that shapes elections and determines national moods. The question was whether that love could be industrialized, whether passion could be packaged, whether a billion hearts could be turned into $1 billion machine. By the end of 2008's first season, the answer was becoming clear, and it would take only 14 more years for the world to understand just how right Lalit Modi Imagine had been. being 22 years old. You grew up hitting balls on a dirt field from rural area. You played state cricket for 3 years for almost nothing. And now, in a hotel ballroom in Mumbai, a room full of billionaires is bidding on you. The number on the board climbs. 2 crore, 5 crore, 10. And then the gavel falls. You are sold. You have just become wealthy. Your mother will never worry again. This is the IPL auction, one of the most audacious economic constructs in modern sport. In December 2022, Sam Curran, an English all-rounder, became the most expensive player ever bought at an IPL auction. $2.2 million for one season. Not a career, one season. When the BBC called it extraordinary, they were understating it. The IPL auction does not just buy players, it sets the price of a human being's worth, publicly, transparently, brutally. And in doing so, it has transformed what professional cricket means, economically. In 2008, 8 franchise owners paid a combined $723.6 million for their teams. At the time, that felt insane. $500 million, nearly 3/4, for a tournament nobody was certain would survive its second season. These were very rich people making a very uncertain bet. 14 years later, the market told them what their bet had been worth. In October 2021, the BCCI sold 2 new franchises, Lucknow Supergiants and Gujarat Titans, for a combined $1.7 billion. 2 teams, $1.7 billion. In 2008, you could buy all 8 teams for $723 million. Now, 2 new entrants paid more than double that. In global sports finance, this is exceptional. Not just good growth, but the kind of trajectory that makes institutional investors start paying very close attention. The IPL's per-match media rights value now exceeds the English Premier League, it exceeds the NBA. Per game, the IPL is, by market measure, the most valuable sports property on the planet. The sport that the West had filed under Commonwealth curiosity had become, quietly and then all at once, the most economically potent game in the world. Then, June 2022 arrived, and a number so large it required a moment of quiet to absorb. $6.2 billion for 5 years of cricket. Disney Star paid 23,575 rupees crore for the right to put IPL cricket on Indian televisions. 3. Viacom 18, Reliance Industries' media arm, backed by the country's most powerful industrial conglomerate, paid 20,500 rupees crore for the right to stream it on phones. And then Viacom 18 did the thing that transformed everything. They put IPL cricket on Jio Cinema for free, no subscription required, no paywall. Just, here is the world's greatest cricket competition on your phone at no cost, because getting you inside our digital ecosystem is worth more than what you'd pay for a ticket. The result, in 2023, was 620 million digital viewers, on top of 505 million on television. Those are not sports viewership numbers. Those are numbers that describe something more like weather, a phenomenon that doesn't ask for your attention so much as simply surround you. The IPL had become India's most powerful distribution network for the digital age. Not Netflix, not YouTube, cricket. Every machine has a maker. Every empire has an architect. And almost without exception, the architect ends up outside what they built. Lalit Modi invented the IPL. That is not disputed. He designed the auction, structured the franchises, negotiated the billion-dollar media deal.
Top story coming in from the world of sports. The BCCI responding to Lalit Modi's election as the RCA president now has decided to suspend the Rajasthan cricket body. Now the BCCI will also be issuing a show-cause notice to the RCA for allowing a banned cricket administrator to contest the elections. Earlier in the day, the Supreme Court, remember, had appointed an observer.
2010, the BCCI suspended him. The charges were multiple and serious: financial irregularities in franchise deals, alleged violations of tax and foreign exchange law, conflicts of interest in almost every major contract he had signed. The Enforcement Directorate opened investigations. His passport was revoked. He boarded a flight to London, and he did not come back. In interviews from his London home, he denied wrongdoing. He spoke of loyalty betrayed, of enemies in the BCCI who had never wanted him to succeed. Perhaps, perhaps not. The courts have not delivered a final verdict on many of the charges. What is certain is this: the man who built the machine was accused of building parts of it for himself, and that is not a small thing to carry, for him or for the institution he left behind. May 16, 2013. Delhi police arrest 3 cricketers in a Mumbai hotel in the pre-dawn hours. The charge: spot fixing, deliberately underperforming in specific phases of IPL matches, in exchange for cash from bookmakers. For India, it was not just a sporting scandal. It was a wound. These were men who had worn the national jersey. Sreesanth had taken the crucial catch in the 2011 World Cup final, and now he was in handcuffs. But the scandal did not stop there. Investigators pointed toward franchise owner Gurunath Meyyappan, son-in-law of BCCI President N. Srinivasan, alleging his involvement in betting networks connected to the tournament. The Supreme Court of India intervened. It appointed the Justice Mudgal Committee. The findings were damning. The question of who exactly was running the IPL, who benefited from it, who had access to it, who could corrupt it, had never been more urgent. In 2010, the Kochi Tuskers franchise was sold for $333 million. It was the most anyone had ever paid for an IPL team. The owners, a consortium of investors, believed they were buying into India's future. They played one season, and then, in 2011, the BCCI terminated their franchise. The official reasons cited breaches of franchise agreement. But behind the termination lay a story of equity manipulation allegations, political interference, and crucially, a public Twitter fight between Lalit Modi and members of the government, in which Modi had leaked confidential ownership information. Investors had lost hundreds of millions of dollars. The franchise, a team, a community, a brief dream, was simply erased. The Kochi Tuskers are a footnote today, but they are an important footnote. They remind us that the IPL's extraordinary success story has always had a shadow side, a place where governance failed, where transparency was absent, and where the people with the least power paid the greatest price. The Indian Premier League is 16 years old. In those 16 years, it has done something no other cricket competition has done before. It has made a sport economically invincible. Its brand is worth $16.4 billion. Its media rights sold for $6.2 billion. Its franchises appreciate faster than most financial assets. Its viewership is measured not in millions but in hundreds of millions. And its advertising rates, 40 rupees lakh for 10 seconds during a final, put it in the company of the Super Bowl. But an empire built on passion has a particular obligation. Because the passion did not come from the boardroom. It did not come from the auction room. It came from a boy in Ranchi who once dreamed of playing for India. From a fast bowler in Kerala who gave everything and then watched it taken away. From a city in the south that turned yellow every spring and genuinely believed, that sport could be a reason to live. The machine runs, flawlessly, ferociously, at extraordinary scale. The question is not whether it will keep running. The question is, who does it run for?